Well, let's try this. Give it a shot anyway. Hi, Leos. Hi, everybody. Whether you're a Leo or you're watching for Leo or you're a rising sign Leo, we all have Leos in our chart. Some of them are good Leos, some of them aren't that great. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to subscribers that are returning, and welcome to new subscribers. I don't know if I've got enough room for my cards. My camera slipped and I readjusted it. Oh, we'll probably make out. So, we're going to go ahead and try it. This reading is for Leo for October 2019. Sorry about all the rattling ahead of time. I just go ahead and do these things live, and then when they get done, I load them all up. I don't edit anything, so you got a lot of weird stuff on some of them. Sorry about that. That's the way life is. Okay, let's get this started, Leo. See what you're doing for October. This probably isn't for every Leo, but you never know. It may be for every Leo on the planet, in which case you better pay close attention. I may not be able to talk. Let's get them laid out here so we can see what's going on in October. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. And my mind is as inquiring as it can get. I really think so. I hope y'all have been having a great September. I'm sure glad things are starting to go forward again. I still haven't got a lot of stuff going forward, but some things are going forward. And let's see what you have hidden in the shadows. In the shadows, you have the Hanging Man. Da 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 da. Did I get these cards upside down? Sure. Nope. 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 I'm just the way I picked it up, I guess. The Hanging Man, you're going to be on pause. You're going to be awaiting for something. Card of patience. Card of stopping and seeing something from a different perspective. It also can be a card of sacrifice, but it's a card of self-sacrifice. As you can see, he could get up off of there anytime he wanted to. Cute, isn't he? That is the Hanging Man. Yeah. Let's see if we can put him where I can at least see him a little bit. Oop, come back up here. Maybe. This is a Tarot of Dreams. That's what this deck is. Pretty deck. I got it a while back, but I haven't really used it that much. So I'm still going, ooh, isn't that pretty? Because they are. They're beautiful cards. All right, let's see where we're at. In the middle, we have the Seven of Wands. You're in the defensive mode. You're defending yourself, and it is in reverse, which I don't usually read. If it were, and if I did, it would be you're not defending yourself. But you are in defensive mode, unless I've got the deck turned wrong side up, which it doesn't seem to be. So you're defending yourself. And the card crossing it is the Fool card. So you're wanting to start out on a new journey. And you're having to, you got the Seven of Wands upside down. Ordinarily, if it was right side up, you'd have to defend your ideas. But evidently, people are going, sure, go for it. Start out your journey. Start at the beginning, which is where you're doing. But you are having to be patient, as you can tell. You may want to prepare for this journey a little. Let's see what's in the past. King of Swords. This is a law in the past. This may indicate that some sort of authority had to do with you starting a new path. And they may be helping you. They may be egging you on, as the Seven of Wands is in reverse. This is an encouraging move. People are encouraging you. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is, check it out. The Knight of Cups is an offer from someone that wears their heart on their sleeve. Unfortunately, they're not super mature usually. They're not a king. They're just a knight. But they offer you their heart and they totally mean it at the time. But they might be gone next week and totally mean to give their heart to somebody else. They can be, I guess what I'm trying to say is they can be a little flighty. So, you got the Knight of Cups in your recent past. You may have had an encounter with someone that was a love 'em and leave 'em kind of guy or person. Right now, Temperance, you're bringing yourself back into balance. Gorgeous card. This is why you're looking for spiritual balance, is what this is. You're seeking balance and you want to move forward, which is Sagittarius, but first you must seek balance. Excuse me. So let's see what we got going in the future. The Ten of Swords. Whoa. This is a card feeling like you're stabbed in the back. Disappointment. Ooh, just what endings. Here's your beginning. Here's your ending. That didn't turn out very well. You might want to rethink that. You may have taken off with the Knight of Cups and tried to bring balance into your life, and it didn't work out well. What do you know? See what you're worried about. You're making a choice. You're worried about making a choice. I'm going to cough again, so you might want to cover your ears. I haven't learned how to pause this. Anyway, maybe I could just mute it. Let me try. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, you're faced with making a choice, and you need to listen to your intuition. See how she's got two swords, one in each hand. She's blindfolded. She's got to make a choice. But she's going to have to rely on her intuition, and so are you. When you make this choice, Leo, you're going to have to rely on your intuition. See what the surrounding environment is. Well, you brought out the swords, didn't you? You brought them with you. Page of Swords. Page of Swords, pages are messages. And the Page of Swords is a message of either a delay or disappointment. This can be either one. You're going to get a message of either delay or disappointment. And this is a delay card, so it could also be disappointment. It might be something about, boy, something about this one, I suspect. Disappointment being stabbed in the back. Let's see what your hopes are here. Page of Wands in reverse. You don't want to do whatever this is. You don't really want to make this start in the first place. Well, no wonder you're having such a hard time. You don't have to defend it, but you are being passive aggressive. And well, I'll just do this. Okay. Well, I didn't really want to do that. Well, now you're stuck with it. Maybe you had this offer here and he says, well, I'll just do that. And everybody says, well, fine. Go ahead, marry the idiot. And you did. Didn't work out very well. You had it. Stabbed you in the back. Stabbed you in the back. You had to make a choice. You had to depend on your intuition. Or you will have to. This is in the future. And here we have the Page of Swords. This is what you're worried about, is making a choice and depending on yourself to make a choice, which you may need to do a little bit of work now so you can do that. That'd be a good idea. So you're going to have to make a choice. And you get a message that's disappointing, or it's a message of delay or disappointment. And what you're hoping for is a message from the Page of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Wands message upright is about an opportunity, usually, that's business related, like a good opportunity. But you're kind of hoping that this is a crappy opportunity. Interesting. Passive aggressive one. Leo, when did you become passive aggressive? You're not usually that way. Is it because you're being self-sacrificing? You might hear the amusement in my voice, and I shouldn't be amused, but it is funny for Leo to be passive aggressive. Maybe you have Mars in your Cancer or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's what it looks like to me, is you're hoping that this is not, you're not going to have to do this. You're hoping the message is going to go, forget it. See what your final outcome is. The reverse Ace of Coins. Yeah, you're not going to have to do it. You're going to lose money, though. Any money you put into this endeavor is going to be a loss. You're not going to want to do it. So you'll end up going through the whole month. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And then it's going to disappoint the heck out of you. You're going to feel like you're being stabbed in the back because people are going, well, you need a little balance here. It's okay. Go ahead and do it. I don't care. And so you feel like, well, fine. Just tell me to do it. How funny. When you never wanted to do it to start with. I'll give you, if you don't want to do it, just start out not doing it. Do something different. Or don't do anything at all. Do what you're doing now. Either way, if you don't want to change, for heaven's sakes, unless you just are forced to, you may be forced to change. This might be that you've got a message of disappointment. It's a change that you don't want. And it's a beginning that you don't want. So you might need to look at it from a different perspective at this whole situation. That's what your hanging man's telling you. Look at this from a different direction. Follow your intuition. And if your intuition is crappy, you need to develop it a little better. Get out of your own way so the spirit can take your hand and lead you out of this mess. This is just a mess, Leo. But you're going to be okay. It's amusing when you do things like this. I know exactly what you're doing. So just don't even start this thing, okay? You're just going to spin your wheels. Just say, well, I've looked at it very carefully, which the hanging man will let you do. You can look at it from different perspectives. I've looked at it very carefully, and I've just decided it's not for me. And nobody will even fight with you about it. You don't have to defend yourself. Just say no. It's perfectly acceptable just to say no. It really is. And he'll he'll get over it. He'll get over it, Leo. You don't usually have that problem, but the Knight of Cups will get over it, as emotional as they are. They're in the past, though, so you've already done that. You've already gone Nine of Cups. You're right now, you're trying to find your footing. You're trying to find balance. You are. You feel like you're going to be getting stabbed in the back if you're not careful, or you feel like you've already been stabbed in the back. But here you're doing something that you don't want to do. So rethink it, change your perspective on it. See if if you do want to start something, make sure it's something that you really want to do, because this really looks like you don't want to do whatever it is that this fool is getting you into. Because you're going along here, you're not having to defend yourself, you're not having to fight with anybody, and then the fool comes and upsets everything. So just be aware, not every dream is a good dream, okay? Just put a check on your dream. Put a check on look at it from a different perspective. Check it out a little bit different. Listen to people and be aware, and have a lovely October. If this is you, if this is your Leo, just be aware. You don't have to do stuff you don't want to do. You can say no. This might drop into your lap and you think, oh, golden opportunity, and everybody's going, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But it turns out to be crap. Yeah, that happens. Crap happens. That's part of life. If you didn't crap, you wouldn't be alive. Okay, talk to you later, Leo. I can tell this one's going in the dumper. Woo. Have a great October. Bye bye.